We've started streaming. Hello. Welcome. I it's a Monday. It's a little bit off. Normally I do Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. But Tuesday and Thursday are very busy days. So I figured out I'll just do Monday and Wednesday. It's gonna be a little weird doing Sunday, Monday, and then Wednesday. It's gonna feel very front loaded to my week. But I think that's okay. We are back with Monster Hunter. I'm super excited to be playing more of this. Of course, I have to classically unplug my controller and plug it back in for it to work. Let's see if it actually does work. This time it's not working. Okay. Who knows? Maybe my controller is actually running on a Chromecast, and so it's broken. A little bit of information. Apparently, Google broke their second generation Chromecasts. Okay. Controller's not working. Why is my controller not working? One sec. Okay. It's because I don't know, I had to unplug it and then plug it back in. I don't know why it wasn't working. Definitely wasn't because I wasn't actively in Monster Hunter. That couldn't be the issue at all. Definitely not that. So, start of my week's been okay. I hope everyone else's has been good. Mondays are kind of a hit or miss thing. I think I prefer Mondays. I think that makes me a monster. I think the vast majority of people hate Mondays because you go back to work. I don't know if I really mind all that much.
Let me know.
I kind of enjoy going to work.
Flash flies. I see where this is going. Unlike.
I just get bored being cooped up for too long. So I think, as much as we hate to admit it, I think that ultimately work is healthy for most of us. That's my hot take. Other than the, whole survival aspect, but I think it actually gives people purpose, and I don't know if it's actually a hot take because if you actually look at studies for it, it's not really a hot take. People that are working tend to live longer. Well, this is not really a hot take. It's just a lukewarm take. It's a tauntaun take. So, I don't know exactly... Oh, am I not in high rank, maybe? I wonder if there is a way... No, that's Carbolite. That's straight up Carbolite. Okay. So, for sure, we are in high rank. Ooh, Nova Crystal. Wonder if I can actually make a better sword with a Nova Crystal. Because I think there's a dual blade set that unlocks from a Nova Crystal, but I don't know if there is a... I don't know if there's a longsword that does. I do have my tier 3 quick sheath.
Potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Is there... I guess I'm just going to be trying to upgrade my weapons. So maybe if I just go fast travel back to base camp and should capture some flash flies at some point to upgrade my cat. But I don't have a clear goal other than upgrading gear at this point.
Yep. What are we making today?
That takes more Carbolite. I see. That takes a Dragonbone Relic? Dang. Okay. Maybe I do that. 'Cause honestly, that blue sharpness is kind of ridiculous right now. I guess that has blue sharpness too. Is there... So I don't even know what would take that. Okay.
Hello.
That would be really good. As well as just that basic. So I think I look for one more Carbolite and then I go fight the Lalabarina. I think that's what I'm going to do. Is that really the best mining that I have access to? I guess there's two. I guess if I go here. Area 14. Which I guess has some mining. That looks like it has a lot of mining. Out by Raydell might have a lot of mining. So I think I'm going to go out this way.
Time for a quick break.
Nope. The raptors are a little wonky. Dragonbone Relic. Sick. I think that was needed for the Doshagama? Is it in here? Oh. Okay. I'm getting on my raptor because mining on a raptor is just annoying. I wonder if there's a base camp or something here. Maybe this is where the egg was? Come on. Oh my god. Okay. So that's a little ridiculous. You can kind of do a decent job with the D-pad for the wedge beetle. So an adamant seed. I wish I would have had my capture net out. I think that thing's gone now, isn't it? Yeah, it might be gone. I think this is where the... I think this is where the egg is supposed to be that you find. Can you jump off here? No. Okay.
A potential target has appeared. Check your map when you're ready.
Oh, there's another mining spot here. Dang. Okay. And back down we go.
This region is called the Land of Blessed Winds.
And it's vital to these people for their survival.
We got another Nova Crystal that we have to hold above our head for 15 seconds. Okay. So we can now create the base longsword. We might be able to upgrade just the Doshagama. Falling Boulders Upsurge. That's interesting.
Hey. What are we making today?
Okay. Oh, it was the Uthdunas upgrade. That was the water relic. Or the Dragonbone relic.
Ready to get to work? Alrighty. Perfection.
And it comes with critical eye, and it has...
Now that's a good choice.
Actually not bad at all. Alright, what jewels do I want? Yeah, I don't really have anything good, do I? Sure, we'll just throw more defense jewels on things. And a divine blessing jewel, hell yeah. I guess maybe a fire attack, and I don't actually know if fire attack does anything, to be honest. Don't think it does. It's not super great, but it's something.
Well, what can I... Yep.
Okey poke. Forge upgrade
Something in
armor. This gives you divine blessing. Gives you kind of all the regular things.
Hello.
This does give you Constitution and Agitator. Burst could be okay.
Hello.
Okay, so what I care about is the waist and the helmet, and then I think my set might be okay. It will be a little bit better. So it's not really any better than Rathalos. It will be a little bit better than high rank alloy. And it'll be a little bit better than what's his name?
See you later.
Okay. What's out here in the fields then? Oh, it's a Gypsarus. Okay. Can I actually fight you? A big guy. Oh my god, that blue's so pretty. Ah. Jesus. Oh. Nice block. Damn. Hey. I am just fighting. Like, first thing for high rank, pretty much. I think I fought the Kutku to get into it, and then... What is up? Luna Sensei? That blue is, like, real dark. Are you playing Wilds? I'm assuming you are, but some people like haven't got Wilds yet. Hoping to get out of that. Yeah, it's... I have a light right... I have a light right above that monitor, and so it's like a little hard to read that blue. But thankfully the actual messages are like really want to though. I take that you haven't played Wild Sun. They made a lot of improvements. Busy in work. Really want to play this game. Literally everybody recommends this game. Yeah. It's... I honestly didn't expect it to blow up as big as it did. I've been playing Monster Hunter since I was like... Oh, I think I was in 3rd grade. On like PSPs. And... So like this game... Every time a game released, I was like, oh, I have to get it. And then this one came out and like it just blew up, and it seems like everybody wants it. And it makes sense. Worlds was really good, and Rise came out, and it was kind of... I liked Rise, but it was much more of like the original Monster Hunter style. Where it wasn't as pretty. It was much more mobile graphics, Switch friendly. Oh, thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I haven't really been streaming very long. I'm trying to remember. I started streaming for a while and then got really burnt out on it. And I figured I'd give it another go when Wilds came out, just because it's like, well, I'm going to be playing Monster Hunter anyways. It is... I have this dilemma of trying to be productive, and especially now that I have to manage my time much more, video games feel much harder to like justify, I guess. Which I think is kind of weird, justifying playing video games to yourself, but I don't know. I have a lot of contradictions. I think most people do, but you said you were busy with work. What type of work do you do? You know what? I actually think I am going to eat something. Just because I currently don't have a meal effect. Sure. We'll just do this. I know you're not dead. Ah. I was hoping I would have enough time to get away from it. But I knew it was not dead. Alright. Come on. Turn my way. Almost got him, cat. Right. I already got my flash flies. Don't need to get those anymore. I don't even know where I'm going. I don't think I've ever been here. Is it being attacked by these vulture things? Whoa, those are cool. Come here. Ow. You're mine now. Oh. Those are the Dark Hornets. Those things are cool looking. They hurt though. I don't think I have a single bomb. Yep. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna slap it. You're back. Oh, no worries. I completely understand. I have a couple friends that stream and I like hop out kind of at random just to deal with different life things. I think it's no apologies needed there. I think that is an expected thing. Yeah, yeah. I am curious.
Research opportunity.
If you don't mind sharing, like what are you eating? Oh yeah, I asked you. You had mentioned that you're busy with work, so I was curious, like what field you're in. Oh, you're just eating a burrito. Is it okay? So I have to ask: is it a freezer burrito? Which nothing wrong there, no shame. Freezer burritos are cheap and easy. Or is it like a jumbo burrito? There's many types of burritos, and I don't think there's it's like sandwiches. There's not really a way to go wrong with the medium that you eat your food in, right? There's just the ingredients you put in it. So I would say like a bologna sandwich. No, just because the bologna. I'm not a bologna fan. Just a regular freezer one. Yeah. I keep at least a big bundle in the freezer at all times. Just because it's like there are some days where I need 150 extra calories to get me through whatever I'm going through in the moment, right? I think they're only like 100. Maybe they're 250. I can't remember. But they are, in a pinch, they're like one of my favorite things to just eat. If I'm in between meals and want something that's more than a snack. Well, this is really pretty. It's really cool. And that's another thing, speaking of the like previous games. The environments in this one,
A potential target has appeared.
So like world was kind of confusing enough, and now in this one I'm constantly getting lost, and I don't know. I would like to say that I don't really get lost in games all that much, but I definitely feel like I do in this one, at least. There's just so much like verticality to the map now, and there's like world very much felt like it had roads from like spot to spot, right? And this, it kind of looks like a road. It's path-like. But there's so much more going on to this terrain. Like, Is this... Oh, this is a sacred only thing as well. No, where are you going? Student as well as an artist? That's actually really cool. I have realized that... So I grew up in like a very... I guess I don't know if I would consider it very strict, but a fairly strict household. And it was very much the like Kona typical America. So it was like we were expected to do sports, not supposed to do art. Boys don't do art, right? That kind of thing. Yeah. And I'm now rediscovering as an adult that like, man, I feel a little robbed because art's really cool. It's like art and instruments, like playing an instrument, all that stuff. I feel a little, maybe jealous, but jealous feels too strong. For like people that had that support growing up, you know, the like, oh yeah, you want to do art? Go do art. That's awesome. Because now that I'm an adult and I like, exactly, yeah, you can still learn. Yeah, and it's definitely a bit more, it feels harder to learn things as an adult, like noticeably harder, than like a high schooler, I guess. But that could also just be nostalgia. Could also just be that I did so many things for so long that like it was just one thing, right? I did a few things for very long periods of time. I'm just like grown accustomed to it. Yeah, my girlfriend actually is very supportive, and she bought me like a bunch of like beginning art books, like sketching books, that are more geared towards adults learning art. So I'm a software engineer, so I'm like almost the farthest thing from art that you can get. Yeah, I really appreciated it. She's very sweet and very supportive, and I'm trying to remember. I think it was Valentine's Day that she got me those, so it was like extra special, right? But yeah, it's trying to learn, what is it? It's like anything music related. I'm terrible at. Like people think I'm is it tone deaf? I guess is I think the phrase. But I'm not. I'm just so bad at controlling sounds that I am functionally tone deaf. I can tell the difference. I can't control the difference. Yeah, I'm so bad at all things like musical, and for a long time my art was just stick figures. As like a full-fledged adult, I'm still drawing worse than like a 5-year-old. I don't actually know. I guess I'm doing the La Labarina stuff now.
Yep. Got something in mind? Shea Bar.
Yeah, it is one of those things that I have to constantly remind myself that it is, you know, it's more of a marathon than a sprint. And when will we get married? I don't actually know. I think we are thinking like a year or two, but it is kind of up in the air. We haven't really put a huge emphasis on it. So we've been together end of, like, basically in a month we'll be together for like 3 years. And
See you later.
at this point, it's like there doesn't really feel any, like, I don't feel any pressure to do that, which I think maybe is a bad thing as a guy. I've like got lazy maybe. But we had talked about it, and I think in like a year is kind of where we're more comfortable. You're so lucky. Just because like a 3-year relationship, or what about that is lucky? I guess I can just accept the quest from here.
Yes.
Yeah. 3-year relationship and supportive girlfriend. It's crazy. 5 years ago, if you, yeah. 5 years ago, if you would have asked me, I'd have been like, oh yeah, I'll probably just be single my whole life. And then like everything kind of fell into place, and it's just, it's been kind of just perfect. I went from someone who was very much like, no, love is just a contract, and very over analytical of the situation, to now I'm like, oh, people actually can love each other. This is weird. I don't know. 4-star? How do I actually see if this is high rank or not? It must just be 4-star. Okay. Well, that kind of sucks. Because I was hoping... Okay. I guess I'm just going to fight... Oh, actually, I can check up on the armor.
Yep.
One of those people. Little advice from me. Okay. What's the question?
Anything catch your eye?
Yes, you can. I don't claim to be an expert in any way. I kind of just stumbled into it, and it works for me. I'll be honest. But I will try my best. One sec. Okay, so sorry about that. You have a girlfriend. We are together for a year. She is also supportive and really caring. Sounds really great. I am glad that you have a supportive and really caring girlfriend. I think a lot of people trap themselves in... One thing is that when we get into some arguing, and like she get angry, she always says to break up. Really loyal, no friends, no male friends. So I think, okay, but I'm gonna wait for the next
like a nice
part.
tool to have around. Thanks.
I tell her to calm down like 100 of time for 3 or 4 days. Then she came back and say like, okay. I mean, so I think a good thing to acknowledge is like her coming back is her still wanting the relationship, right? I do kind of get what you are, like your perspective on that. I think it is something that I am guilty of, especially in the past early on in my relationship, is only seeing things from my perspective and not realizing that there might be unspoken needs of the other side. And it sounds like you guys very much do like love each other. Partially because it seems like emotions are high, which I think love is just essentially an amplifier. And so in fights, it can make things really messy. And setting that healthy communication, like setting a healthy communication protocol is really important. And if the thing that I have realized is usually if I push and push and push and push, it will reach that point of like, okay, then it just needs to end. And I don't know if that's what's happening. I wonder if she sees the like get into arguing and she gets angry, and if you're telling her to calm down, I could very much see, you know, the cliche of like angry wife, and then the guy tells her to calm down, and or I guess not cliche, but stereotype, right? That whole scene, it does have some truth to it, and it's not just male, female, it's everyone, right? If you're angry and someone tells you to calm down, the whole I am calm, right? A big thing for me, a big thing for me, which actually it was, one sec, I have to cough. I apologize in the middle of this. Big thing that I realized when I was going through ground school for visual flight school is it's all about like breaking the chain as soon as you can see the chain is happening. So like, what leads to a crash in a plane? Oh, it's a series of events, right? What leads to really big fights that are potentially relationship breaking? It's a series of events, right? And so the earlier you can catch that chain of events and stop it, the less emotional everyone will be, and the easier time you'll have kind of addressing the underlying issues. And another big important thing that I have learned in my relationship is don't see things as like, I am right, she is wrong, or I am wrong, she is right. That just gives a headache for everyone. It is much more important to see things from the perspective of like, what can we do to help each other, like together, right? And ideally, I think the goal in a healthy relationship is if there is an underlying need, and say you guys are arguing, you should be trying to understand what that need is and what she wants from speaking up, right? Because ultimately you guys are trying to communicate with each other. That is what arguing is. But trying to keep it a little bit calmer, and it's fine if you walk away. Like, not walk away forever, but if you're like, hey, you know, I need 30 minutes because I'm having a tough time. I am not an expert by any means, but that is my 2 cents on that. 1 sec. All right, I will be right back. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break and help a kid with his hard drive. So I think I'll be back in like 5 minutes, but I will be back in a sec. I'm sorry. I am back. I had an emergency question of how do I hook up a solid state drive. Like, okay, well, I can't really paint this picture with just words, so I am going to go physically help you. So I guess I have to just do more of these optional quests. Yeah, I honestly, if that helps you, I feel very happy. It sounds like you have a great relationship. It's just you guys both get too emotional. And honestly, like going to some sort of like group therapy or couples counseling, it would probably help a ton. But I know that's a bit much for some people. That's perfectly fine. I wish you the best. Honestly, knowing now what I know, I'm like, I just wish everyone could like experience what I have experienced. Because I feel very fortunate. Especially like knowing that couples like most people I know like can exist. It's honestly very sad. The state of many relationships and dating is very sad. Now only game talks? Okay. Okay. Only game talks. I'm gonna get slapped by this tail. It's interesting. Playing and streaming is like way... I never would have thought in a million years watching streamers like, oh yeah, it's because you're streaming. That's why you're missing those shots, right? Now, actually streaming, I completely understand. Can I go around this? It's wild. Can I get him over here? Heavy weapon. So I'm actually kind of one of the faster weapons. So I'm using the Longsword, which of them, it's probably like third fastest. Honestly, it's very big, so it doesn't seem like it would be a fast weapon. Because I think the things that I can think of that would be faster is dual blades and it's definitely not a ranged weapon. I'm actually really curious about the bow in this because they've... Can I get it off? I've seen a lot of things kind of showcasing the bow, and it looks sick. Honestly, I have been questioning whether I want to still use Longsword in this game. Because, especially in Rise, which was the last one, so you have the, like, EI Spirit Slash, that counts as a parry, and then you have the, like, the backstep, right? Which also counts as a parry. Yeah, the bow is really cool, and it deals a ton of damage. I I've never really been a fan of the light bow gun or the heavy bow gun. I used the heavy bow gun when I was like a little kid because in the old ones it was super janky. You could like sit up on a cliff and shoot down at the monster, and then the monster would have to jump up the cliff to you, and you roll off and they would jump down, and then you jump back up. Like you could just rinse and repeat, and you'd never have to fight the monster. I was too bad at the game to actually fight the monster. But ever since then, like, the only ranged weapon I've used is the bow. And they made the bow look so good in this that it's like, oh, do I try the bow? But to be fair, it made like basically all the weapons look really cool. I guess the insect glaive's faster than this as well. Just try and test it out. Yeah. Are you really gonna fight each other? Like, you just came right back. Okay. Okay. I guess never mind. The Nursula is gone. That's a new move. Gypstress is from like old school Monster Hunter, but it's cool to see all the refreshes that they've had. Trying to avoid the poison and also the monster. Damn. I am playing terrible. Why haven't I added some Twitch stuff? Honestly, I'm pretty new to it all. I haven't really spent the time needed to actually get into it. Curious what you are referring to specifically. I've pretty dated everything. I honestly need to spend less time streaming and more time actually just working on the parts of stream. I don't think I can follow you there. Oh yeah, I absolutely can. Yeah, logo and a banner. Yeah. That's so kind of harkening back to the terrible at art stuff. I'm like, man, I don't even know what I would use for a banner or for a logo. I don't actually know if I do any damage to it. Nope. I tried to get the hit in. I appreciate it. That I actually might have to hit you up on that. There's so many things where I'm like, I genuinely don't even know what I would do for like a brand image kind of thing. I've been working on kind of an interesting thing. So because I'm an engineer, I'm like really like technical stuff. I've actually thought about doing some like more technical stuff on stream, and something that always is kind of fun is like the I don't know why it's super simple and like kind of lame, but like 14 segment displays, they're just weirdly fun for me. I don't know why. And they're just engineering stuff. Yeah, so I've been playing around with Blender as well. Because I was like, oh, maybe I could do like a weird 3D render. So far it's turning out really weird, and it's kind of cool, but I'm also not sure how I feel about it. I think it's pretty obvious that it's like that it's a noob doing it. Dude, why do you even have ranged classes? You can just do that. Who knows? It could turn out to be really cool. Yeah. I need to just do more and stop overthinking it, right? One of the many perks of being very over analytical of everything is you don't make a lot of progress. I can show you previous work for other clients, maybe you like it. Maybe. It is tempting. I've thought about, like, if I do take it seriously, I'm probably just going to have to pay someone no matter what. But I am still trying to, while it is still like a hobby, I guess, I'm still like, oh no, I want to learn this. I should learn this. It's one of those things where kind of all sides of art right now are still interesting to me, and like I'm curious about them. And I just need to go through the struggle. I just need to struggle bust it for a little bit. That I think is the hard truth of that is I just need to do it. And until
Now
like
commencing quest by order of the guild.
I'm trying to spend as little money on this as possible. Just because, you know, I'm not really making money either. But it is fun to just stream, and that's primarily why I'm doing it. It's kind of an extension of that, like, art aspect, right? Which, honestly, another art side of it is I need to just actually start editing. I might. I kind of edited my current panels and, like, my current banner, and that was, like, you know, I've spent maybe an hour with GIMP, and I'm like, all right, this looks good. And I like compare it to other things, like, oh god, it looks so bad. But I think I'm probably gonna try and just keep making my own for a little bit until I get more comfortable with kind of all of it. And then at that point, if I want to take it like a step more, I might actually pay something for it. But yeah, I honestly need to also edit a lot of my like streams. I've been meaning to, and I just have not spent the time. Really want your reviews on my work. I don't know if I can consider myself an like I feel how do I an uneducated art fan, I guess. Like even saying like, oh, you're a fan of art makes me feel I guess it makes me feel like a little bit of a poser because I'm like, no. I don't know enough to even say I'm an art fan. Get it? Oh, yes. I am curious, though. Have you done, like, a lot of Twitch stuff? I guess, like, what would be your focus, if you had to say? Oh, a lot of Twitch stuff. Okay. I should actually get some mega potions. Interesting. Okay. We're just gonna run in circles until I throw something away. Sure, you look good. What will be your focus? Yeah, like, what do you typically focus on? Is it just Twitch, or do you do stuff outside of it? I was looking at my crafting list. That's what I wanted to do. Sometimes like a YouTube thumbnail, but mainly Twitch. I see. That's pretty cool. That's really like... Have you thought of doing like... Do you have like a Twitch for yourself? Or do you just like do the art? Ah. I play games a lot, but though right now, no Twitch. Yeah. Ran away. So you said that maybe you get someone to pay and get those stuff right, and that someone should be you. I'll definitely reach out if like once I get to that point. I'm definitely curious what your existing stuff looks like. I know a lot of people, like when I browse Twitch, I'll see a lot of people that just use like the own TV or own GG, whatever it is, stuff, and I'm like, I recognize that. Damn. I keep like landing these parries, but I can't land the actual hits. Yeah, I've been trying to avoid using the like generic. You pay like yeah, give me actually I think I should have a yeah, if you want to send me a DM, I can reach out with my Discord. Give me 1 sec to get out of this. Okay, well, didn't expect to free it with that. Intense gameplay, yes. Somehow that thing dodged that jab. Can I even hit it? I guess I can. ran away. I guess I could also carve one of these taliots.
More supplies have been added.
The move was new. Which one? The wound system? They like added wounds where you can actually you can level up the longsword's like bar with this red. Can I actually reach that? Let's see if I can actually hit this. This thing is kind of annoying to reach. Okay, well. Oh, yeah, the Spirit Helmbreaker. Yep. It is one of the longsword's like best attacks. Always has been. But I forget what they call it in this one. There's like an upgraded version of the Spirit Helmbreaker which uses an extra bar. So if you notice in the top left, I can't move my mouse. In the top left, underneath my sharpness, underneath that like blue sword, there is like a yellow sword that's hollow right now. And if I get that to red, then I can do like an extra charged hit at the end of a Spirit Helmbreaker. My lord. My cat's driving a little tank. I'm surprised that didn't kill it. Alright. Yeah. So, if I do this, and then I jump up in the air, it goes back down to white. Oh, well. It didn't like that I did that. And so then I have to charge it back up to yellow. But it does a lot of hits. Yeah. Longsword's, I think, one of the, like, more cinematic. That was delayed. I think, like, Longsword and Insect Glaive are really, I don't know. This one is kind of breaking boundaries in that aspect. The Longsword's always been kind of cinematic, and they made it slightly more cinematic, but then they made, like, I think almost every weapon has either like a perfectly timed dodge now or a perfectly timed parry, which just means that, like, every weapon can be really cinematic. Like the dual blades, anytime you hit one of the, like, you saw me like jabbing the sword at the red spots. If you're a dual blades user, you like stab the monster, knock it down, and then you like grapple its head and do like a saw blade all the way down the spine of the monster. And it's like, well, that's really cool. Yeah, it's crazy. And like, yeah, dual blades is really cool. I used to be a dual blades user back in Monster Hunter 4, I think. And I think in Generations they added, do I have dual blades right now? I could probably make a set to show you. Yeah, I could make a set and use it. I think I could probably be okay with dual blades. They're fairly easy. Oh, yeah. Here, let me do this. And What is the easiest way to do this? We are gonna go over here. How do I want to do this? There we go. Let me actually make sure I get this right. Can't remember. Discord's one of those that, like, I got so used to using the numbers, and then I think they changed it recently-ish. It was like a year ago. Right? Yeah. Let me... All right. I think that works. I sent it to you in a DM. That way it's not just publicly posted on chat.
We got a sale on. Need anything?
All right. So they want me to talk to the fabulous Fabius
Hey,
in Suja. I think if I look
Have
at
something in
dual
mind?
blades,
shave off.
it's probably
Like this?
easy enough to
Alrighty. Perfection.
just upgrade these straight through.
Alrighty. Perfection. I'm ready to work. Alrighty. Perfection. Come back anytime.
Okay. What do I want to fight? Catacabra might be easy to fight, but it's not going to be very interesting. It's not a very long monster. Check Discord. Okay. All right. There we go. Let's actually, I had to turn off streamer mode. I think I will do this. Oh look, it's a sleeping monster. Okay. Oh yeah, that's really cool stuff. Those logos are actually really cool. This might... Oh. Interesting. They actually fight each other. Those overlays are actually really cool, too. Oh, a couple of them are animated. I'm not going to play them right now, but they do look really cool. I'm actually curious, what do you normally make? Like, what do you prefer to use as like a tool? Do you just shill out money for Adobe, or do you have a preferred tool? Not expect that to be ranged. So this is the saw blade. That's a little secret. Okay, I suppose that's fair. Yeah, it's so cool. Like, dual blades was my favorite for a long time. It just burns my stamina. If you look at my stamina in the top left, I'm like constantly out of stamina. Oh, I did not expect to get into that. Oh, that's a new combo, I think. They've added so many combos to this game that, like, I feel confused when I pick up a weapon that I've used before in past games. I'm like, wait, how do I do damage again? Oh, that's right. It's just way better now. But yeah, those, man, those overlays and those logos are really cool. I'm really curious. saw blade down the thing. Alright. Off you go. Back to your den. I'm gonna try and see if I can get a ride on it. Yep. Sweet. So many just saw blades. Well, that basically has made me feel that Longsword is not as fun. Okay, so I got a Wyvern Gem. Let's see. Can I have my mouse, please? No.
Well done, honey. Now let's continue our investigation.
Okay. Wow, I got a lot of gems.
I've received word from Fabius. It seems he has something to
Okay.
us.
So
He's asked
we
us
go
to
back to base camp.
What's going
I just realized I think I only got to see a few of them. I'm gonna go back through. Okay. Got some logos, and then you got some banners. Yeah, those are pretty cool. Those are really cool. Those overlays are really sick. I'm like watching the video version of them now. Those are really, really cool. All the animated effects for them. That's so cool. Yeah, I will. Once I'm like ready to take it more seriously, I'm definitely gonna have to reach out. That stuff's pretty cool. Does that mean like Ray Dow is out and about? Oh yeah. Quest creation unavailable. Well, that's just a bummer. That thing would definitely kill me. But it is really cool, too. I guess I just go... Maybe I'll keep dual blades equipped and I will switch to Longsword as my secondary. If I can find it. Why am I blind? That one. Okay, and then is there something that I actually want to equip for dual blades? Maybe the attack. Well, it's already equipped. Never mind. Focus might be good. I might just equip a dual focus. How much time do I have? Actually don't have a ton of time. Maybe I guess I will see what Fabius is up to, and hopefully, I don't know why I did that. I'm just gonna teleport to the same spot. Yeah, I need to go here and teleport over to Suja.
Are you looking for something?
I don't know if I really care about the blaze jewel. There's a lot of these that I kind of want to get rid of, but maybe I'll wait.
Thank you for coming.
Did you want to see us about something in this area, sir?
A matter surfaced during my talks with the Ulhar. I've gathered the others as well.
Okay, cutscene.
Wounded Hollow, sir?
Yes. It seems that is their name for a place not...
Indeed. It is a place that beckons to monsters, and people sought to keep them at bay long ago. But effort does not
Wounded
always
Hollow.
bear fruit.
Why does that sound familiar? Is that...
After the city fell, the Hollow was overrun by
That wasn't what the
monsters.
rotting
Now, its
place was
faces
called, right?
change once more.
I take it that's the reason you've called us.
in world?
There's been a surge in the monster. Also, I have been informed.
Correct.
A place, then, that you considering the likely effects of...
You are curious. You are not ones to treat life with...
You have my thanks. And Avis unit, you're to survey the Hollow. We will speak to me again.
Okay. So it sounds like we get... Are you making a firefly trap? Or a flashfly trap? That's really cute. It sounds like we unlocked a new area.
I ask that you go and investigate this wounded Hollow.
Make certain you are prepared. That sounds like it's going to be another fight.
Fine.
So I think I'm going to end here. Just because I don't really have time for another fight. Maybe I will talk to Nata. See what he's got. Dragon Torch Wings Pendant.
Hi.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. We get talking to Nata, we get trading with essentially every village, instead of having to fast travel to the different regions. Because they have this specific trading menu. I don't actually know how you get these items on the left, but I know some of the stuff is food items, so apparently I need to go find the place that trades for cheese. That's like amazing. Oh, you can't go back there? What the heck? Like no exploring this area. I'm actually curious what is back here. Oh. Maybe my capture net equipped. Just in case there's a little coin crab down here. Hello? Is there anything down here? An interesting ice bridge that I do not... Okay, so apparently we can go back over this ice bridge back to like Jin Dahid or whatever his name was. We should let Astrum handle things over there for now. Okay. So I can't travel there yet. I guess the zones that I have unlocked are everything except Ice Shard Cliffs, from the sounds of it. Because I can go here and talk to people here. I can go here and talk to people here. And I was just in Windward Plains. And then we just unlocked a new zone sprouting off of Suja. Man, that lighting changed quick. But, alright. So, I think I'm going to end it here. I am tentatively planning to be back on Wednesday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And at that point, I will probably be going to the... Is it the Wounded Hollow? Is what they just announced. Kind of moving forward with the main quest, unlocking new zones, trying to get through high rank.
It's the same as always to me.
And then after that, I imagine Luke and Thrad will want to play on Sunday. So it'll probably be more Monster Hunter on Sunday at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Thanks for coming, hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Had a lot of fun. And hope all of you have a wonderful